Such a beautiful view. If I'm selecting the secondary wingman here, I can press middle mouse button, it will always send me back to the formation leader. The other thing that's really useful is like mouse button 4, I think it is, skips between units in a formation. So if I'm selecting like the carrier here, we can just like skip through all the different ships really quickly. Hello guys, and welcome back to Sea Power, naval combat in the Missile Age. Do bear in mind that this was recorded during early access and therefore is subject to change. Sea Power is now available to everyone, so check out the game using the link to the Steam page in the description. In this one, we're going to be playing a mission made by and sent in by Scent. It's called Clear and Present Danger. If you have any missions you'd like me to play, make sure to post them in my Discord, link below. So let me read you the description for this one. The Americans have invaded Panama. This presents a clear and present danger to the Soviet Union and its ideals. Make sure Task Force Zhukov makes it safely to Panama City. Eliminate any hostile force. The Riga cannot be destroyed. Powerful US Navy forces are reported in the area. Stay vigilant. Good luck, comrade. Alright, so let's have a quick look at what we have access to. We have, of course, our Orel-class Carrier, which is the Riga. This has access to MiG-23s, we have the KO-45s, and we also have P-42s, as well as, of course, Ka-27s. So that's going to be our air wing today. Then, alongside the Riga, we have the Grozny, which is a Kinder-class missile cruiser. Does have access to the SSN-3 Shuddock with 242 nautical mile range. We have ourselves also the Simferopol. This is a Udaloy class. Udaloy is mostly ASW. Does have a 27 nautical mile Silex though, if needs be. Then we have the Kerch, which is a Carrier-class missile cruiser. Gets access to the Goblet, will be a large amount of our defense against enemy missiles. And then we have the Boa Boy, which is a Submarine class. The Submarine does come with the 135 nautical mile Sunburn missile, so that will be very, very handy indeed. Now, let's not forget that the Orel class also comes with the Shipwreck, which is a 378 nautical mile missile. I have never used that before, so it'd be interesting to see where they even come out from on this ship. I have no idea. We'll have a look at that later on. Maybe they come out of these at the front there. That would be kind of interesting. Anyway, moving on to Task Force Zhukov. We have ourselves some landing ships that we will be escorting here, which are being led by a Cannon-class destroyer. Alright, so let's get a lay of the land. We need to invade Panama City in order to take it off the Americans. There is some aircraft already in the sky, so let's go ahead and scramble our own. We'll make sure to get the P-42 RLDN up. I'll actually send up 2 of these individually. Those are AWACS planes, and then we will need plenty of MiG-23s. So let's have a look at the loadouts for these. We can get AA-7D Apex and AA-8 Aphids. Or we can get air-to-air, which is AA-7Cs. I think the AA-7C is longer range, if I remember correctly, than the 7D. And then the AA-8s we get less of. I guess standard air-to-air is absolutely fine, so let's just send them up. We'll do multiple groups of 2. Strike packages include 500 kilogram bombs. We can get AS-7s, which are guided air-to-ground missiles, I believe. But otherwise, that is it. So there go the AWACS planes. Really, really cool watching the carrier in the background, bringing up those aircraft and launching them. Absolutely awesome. So we'll see what the AWACS spots. And I'll just keep putting up more MiGs for the time being, just so we have plenty in the air for whatever comes our way. I have no idea what we're going to come up against here. Not really much on our radar for the time being. Another thing that I do want to do actually, let's go ahead and launch Ka-27 so that we can throw down some sonar buoys in front of the fleet. And there you go. Albatross. Such a beautiful view. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're going to have one sort of head to the right side of the fleet with air search on and surface search on. And we'll have one turn to the left. Air search, surface search. Okay, so we can see a gearing class. We can see the aircraft we could already see. So there's an E2C, which is their AWACS. Taking care of that would be a good idea, although it's most likely spotted us already. These are most likely Phantoms, those two planes there. I don't know what these are. Either A6Es or A6Bs. And of course the gearing. Okay, so I guess we could just knock out the gearing pretty easily. Should we just see where the Shipwreck fires from? I really am curious. I don't know if I can fire it while I'm launching aircraft. Like if it has to fire out of the front of the ship here, yeah, it probably has to wait. But regardless, Sokol 1 is ready to go. Please get on an interception. Thank you very much. Sokol 3 is taking off. They can head over to intercept the second group at 37,000 feet. Both of these are flying at 37,000 feet, so we'll move up to meet them. An interesting thing about the MiGs in this game, they can actually head up to 61,000 feet. Just after burning straight up. Nice. There's a lot more stuff showing up on our radar. Loads of tracks. First things first, we'll deal with the aircraft coming towards us. Sokol 5 and move over to help with the Phantoms. Right, what are these? EAs? They're marked as friendly. I've no idea what this is. It says it's most likely an airliner. We can ask it to identify itself. Yeah, okay, it is an airliner. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Big old group of Tomahawks on the way. Well, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure we can try and shoot those down with infrared missiles. It might actually be worth sending Sokol 1 over there to start engaging those. Yeah, Sokol 5, Sokol 7. Sokol 7 can head over to the intruders, assuming that they are intruders. Okay. Definitely a very hectic mission. Let's get my KA, start dropping some sono buoys in a line in front of a fleet. That'll do. It can just get on its merry way. So what's the range on this? 19 nautical miles. I'm gonna have this. Fire one at this and one at this. Alright. Those are max burning. Oh, looks like harpoons have been dropped. Most likely intruders then. Missiles are away. See if they hit the mark. Nice, good hit. And another good hit. Beautiful. Wow, both of those went down very easily. These diving to 1000 is absolutely fine. We'll bring this one down to 1000 as well. Buckle 3. How far are you from engaging the enemy here? Okay, very nice. Alright, great stuff. Just need to make sure those missiles hit. Meanwhile, Soccer 1, you can get ready to engage the Tomahawks. Oh, nice hit. Very nice hit. Alright, let's make sure that we're engaging. Again, the Soccer 4 can go for the harpoon. But we do have a shipwreck in the air. Okay, finally fired the shipwreck. I'm just launching a bunch of infrareds to try and intercept some of these. Fortunately, no luck. Okay, let's do the same here. We need to be careful actually, not to fire the infrareds whilst other aircraft are nearby. Right, you can pull away. Okay, good. They can all pull away. Did we hit any of these? Nope. Unfortunate. Make sure we get the afterburner on. We'll chase them down. These can actually engage the harpoons. Okay, let's fire at that one, and fire at that one, and fire at that one. And fire at this one as well. Now, since we're behind them, it might make the missiles have a better chance of hitting. Yep. Oh, they're close. They're really close every time. Can I use A7Ds to engage these? I have no idea. I guess we can try. Those infrared missiles, no range, unfortunately. Okay, it's going to be really on my missiles to take down their missiles. Let's just pause it for a sec, because I need to make sure we're actually engaging these. Just going to throw up excess amounts of missiles in order to defend ourselves. Because We haven't had much luck shooting them down. You can return to base. There's no need for you to be hanging about anymore. Same with you. Right, I might just put this like ceasefire, weapons free. I would probably want air surface search on as well, just to make sure that we're hitting as much as we can. They know where we are, so there's no reason why we shouldn't have radars on, to be honest. Let's just do formation orders, sensor orders, air search, and formation orders, sensors, surface search. And help us knock down all of these. Wonderful. Alright, so that is all of the missiles intercepted. Phew. That could have been rough. Our aircraft tried their best, but no luck. I mean, it's always going to be a tough time trying to get an infrared missile to hit a Tomahawk, but... almost. Right, these two can head over to the E2C and shoot that down. So let's head back up to 37,000 feet. You, sir, might as well go home. Sokol 4 can go home as well. Wonderful. Let's make this window a bit bigger again. And we'll head back to our carrier. And we'll start getting up a strike package. How did the Shipwreck do? Okay, the gearing just went down like a sack of shit. Lovely. That's what we like to see. Alright, so now we can start pushing forwards the Albatross a bit further forwards. So we'll get our P-42s to move up and get better radar information. This one needs to go up to 37, so does this one. I wasn't worrying about them initially because of the enemy aircraft coming in. I had no idea like if they were going to be going for those AWACS. Like, I'm going to go straight for their AWACS now. The Kirsch being on weapons tight should get it on the move. Might have to like poke it to go in the right direction, and then we can tell it to return to formation. Hopefully it will move. Very good. Alright. So it may be worth me sending over some shipwrecks here. And it'll give me a chance to actually watch the shipwreck fire this time, because yeah, that was pretty hectic. We'll send over maybe like a Salvo 4. Like a very large enemy contact. Either a Iowa or a Nimitz. Okay. Because there are units coming into land, it may take a little while for this to fire again, but I'm not going to take my eyes off it this time. We're going to speed things up. No real rush at the moment. No more missiles coming in for the time being. And kind of take it easy. It's really cool actually seeing the enemy our aircraft floating about overhead, waiting in pattern to land. Very, very cool. But these are actually getting pretty close to the AWACS plane. What height is this? 30,000 feet? Okay. I'll assume it sends up its shipwrecks once it's done landing all of these aircraft. We'll carry on speeding things up for the time being until Sokol 7 can engage. That's one missile away. Hopefully it will do the trick. We can destroy that. It will blind them quite a bit. Poor AWACS plane being left all on its lonesome. Down it goes. Beautiful. Good kill. Let's just speed up the rest of the landings. Sokol 9 is actually okay to just head to the front, so we'll just have them leave. And soon, after this aircraft lands, we should be firing the shipwrecks. Ooh, that's not good. We got standard missiles coming in. Dive, 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 dive. Okay, this is the Bellnap, firing at us from miles away. We'll actually need to sort of circle on that, because that is got a naughty amount of range. Okay, yeah, let's get out of there. I'm actually just going to send these right down. My Albatross is actually probably dead as well. There's nothing that can do unless it dives down and gets out of, ends up as radar maybe. Our standard is not being thrown off. Oh no. I keep trying to turn away from it. Coming in hot. Okay, looks like we managed to throw it off. Just. That was some maneuvers. Alright, we're gonna have to destroy this, for sure. What are you? Identify yourself. Identify yourself. Okay, that one's actually that might be an enemy. Doesn't really matter at this point. I can ask everything to identify itself because we kind of already know what's enemy and what's not. That might be enemy. Might not be enemy. We know that this is just the liner. This is an airliner. I have no idea what that is. What I could do is maybe have the Albatross or something fly really low and fast to go and identify it. But regardless, we have missed our chance to watch the shipwrecks fire again, so we're going to fire even more shipwrecks, and this time we're going to fire them at the Bellnap, because I would really like to kill this. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, these are the tubes, I was correct. That is pretty cool, to be honest. We'll do 2 more. Lovely. Yeah, that's very, very, very awesome. Okay, and now what we're going to do is start setting up our air wing, because if the Bellnap dies, then it's going to open up the skies again for us. Is that going for the Albatross? I think it might be. we'll come out of range of the Bellnap and then we'll head back up into the air. Really nice dodge on the Albatross. An Albatross 1. Oh, look at the shipwrecks. These things are scary. Okay, since we're out of range now, we might as well just stay up high. Same here, we can just go back. Although the Bellnap is moving. So we do need to account for that, of course. Let's just send the KA to go identify that. I'll just like fly it over here at low altitude. It'll be fine. I guess one problem we do have is these other helicopters will probably spot my helicopter and then it will be fired up by the Bellnap. But with any luck, these missiles will do the trick. We can also send out missiles from the Grozny, because we do have those Shadok missiles. And we can put out missiles from the SUPREMACY. Oh boy. And both of these are in range. Assuming that all of this is hostile, I might as well be engaging that. So let's just go... Well, we don't know what these are, so I don't necessarily want to like waste missiles if I don't know what they are. It's okay with the shipwrecks because we have loads of them. What I might do is try and have the Albatross skirt around a little bit. Still not showing us what it is. Looks like the Bellnap's sending some missiles towards the shipwrecks. Okay. Right, whilst we're waiting, we're gonna get my strike package ready from the carrier. So we'll go ahead and launch some more air-to-air MiGs. I can obviously run bombing MiGs as well, which could be handy. But we're going to go for P-42s. Sorry, not those P-42s. We'll go for KO-45s. With probably King Bolts, I think, is the best bet. Got Seed, long range, and normal Seed. Just do some Seed long range. We'll go 4 of those on Seed loadout. We'll do 4 KO-45s on Seed loadout. And then anti-ship precision. We'll have 4 and 4. That will be all of them. How are the shipwrecks doing? They're all still alive. Alright, you two probably want to dive down. Back up you go. Oh, so these are Pegasus class. Oh, interesting. Oh, they're going full beans. The hydrofoils. Very, very cool. Alright, here we go. Shipwreck time. Oh, the Pegasus is gone. We heard that one. Oh, 2, 3 shipwrecks into the Iowa. Oh, there's no way that lives. But that Pegasus just got toasted as well. Yeah, we got 3 shipwrecks into the Iowa. That is huge. Absolutely huge. That Iowa being over there on its own, pretty bad, because it only really has like the seawards to protect itself. I don't know if it has many other missiles. Right, these shipwrecks are coming in hot. 2 are going for the Bellnap, 1's going for the Kid. What I might want to do is just send an extra missile, add that other Pegasus. It can't really defend itself very well, so we'll just send off an SSN-22 to the Pegasus. That Sunburn will just annihilate it. Yeah, the Iowa's having a real bad time here. Still completely on fire. Let's just watch the shipwrecks come in. There's a good chance they might actually shoot these down. Because they've got a decent amount of defense. Oh, that missed. Just. Okay, this one. Oh, if this one hits the mark, oh, it's going to be so good. It got hit by the seawards just before it hit. I thought it had hit the thing, but then I realised it hadn't. That's so sad. Well, this one's going to be going for whatever these are. There's 2 Austin landing ships, and I'm not sure what those are, but whatever it is, it got hit hard. Can we do information on these? Well, if they're any sort of merchant class, we know that they're enemy regardless. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the Bellnap's still okay, so that's not good. Right, let's get these up to height. So, well, up to altitude, sorry. Sokol 3 up to altitude as well. Sokol 7 still chillin'. Sokol 9 still chillin'. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to send multiple missiles at the Bellnap and Kid. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because without those there, we're in a really good spot. You know, the Iowa's already been hit. The Pegasus is going to get hit soon. If these are all landing craft, we just go bomb them. I don't know what this is, but it's dead because it got hit by a shipwreck. The only trouble with sending those sorts of missiles long range is that they do kind of set targets for themselves. Yeah, the Iowa just sunk. Been abandoned. Triple shipwreck certainly does the job there. Pegasus on the bottom already. That is definitely going to hit the mark. Unless it gets super lucky with its cannon, which I doubt. Okay, and I mean, Buran is ready to go. So we'll start heading them forwards. They have seed, so we'll be able to take out this radar. And we'll be able to take out any radars that would prevent our missiles from getting through. Sokol 7 and Sokol 9 can head at low altitude towards these helicopters for the time being. Nice and low, in you go. Right. Gotta make sure that you're controlling the leader of the formation when you give orders, because otherwise sometimes the wingmen just do their own thing. The easiest way to do that, by the way, for anyone who is new to Seapower, is just pressing middle mouse button. It will always send you to the leader of the formation. So if I'm selecting the secondary wingman here, I can press middle mouse button. It will always send me back to the formation leader. The other thing that's really useful is like mouse button 4, I think it is. Skips between units in a formation, so if I'm selecting like the carrier here, we can just like skip through all the different ships really quickly. Pretty handy. I would not be surprised if the Bellnap is launching lots of missiles at these SSN-22s. Might even be engaging the Ka-27. I might want to send up another, actually. Well, we could actually send up a ASW aircraft. It might be worth breaking up this formation. But SSN-22 coming in hot. It's actually still targeting the Iowa because the Iowa hasn't sunk yet. That's unfortunate. Well, we can definitely kill that with an aircraft, so that's okay. Right, these have just changed altitude. So those two standards just lost track. That's perfect. Alright, Budon. You can start heading in, but fly low, please. Sokol 3. I guess they can fly in low as well. Crusher 5 can go down nice and low. And Crusher 1. Head in nice and low. Oh, they're all going for the kid. We really need to kill the Bellnap. And with any luck, something will miss. And maybe hit some of these landing ships. Yeah, these are Newport landing ships. Okay. Well, the kid's not going to defend itself against that much. Oh, it's already dead. One shot. Oh, and it's going to get hit so many more times. That is ugly. Oh man. Oh man. They just keep hitting. Poor ship. Utterly annihilated. Alright. Let's just clean up of that. I shouldn't even need an AA-7D, I should just use an AA-8 to be honest. S4 helicopter. Gonna get smashed by those infrareds. There it goes. We'll save the longer range ones just in case any more aircraft turn up. We'll just change course in case any enemy missiles are coming in that are being led by these helicopters. Okay, good. Alright, Crutched 9. You guys can start heading in as well. Keep you low. Right. What I'm going to do is we're going to get the Grozny to engage with the SSN-3s. So we'll send 3 at the Bellnap, 1 at each of these And we'll send one at the Pegasus. Gonna have to turn because these are the missile pods. Speed it up. And we can watch them fire because it is really cool when they do. We still never figured out what this was. I hope it wasn't civilian. That would be very awkward. Right, how are we doing on range? We can actually launch seed on this, surely. Can I engage that? I should be able to engage that. Okay, never mind. We can probably engage the Bellnap with these. Okay, no. This not got their radars on? This is a seed aircraft, a seed unit, right? Maybe we need to be higher. Probably need to be higher, I would imagine. And we'll turn our radar on. Okay. That's one way to do it. Well, we're going to go destroy that radar, and then we're hopefully going to be engaging the Bellnap here. Get these back low. Yeah, these need to go low again. Okay, so we hit their radar on land. We're gonna have to just pull away from the standards. Oh, we might lose an aircraft here. Oh, one of them went down. One of them went down. Yeah, that's kind of my bad. Well, we hit the radar on the SAM site. The SAM site's okay though, in terms of it can probably still fire at us. I do need to be careful. Alright, can we now please kill the Bellnap? The Bellnap has been living way too long. Okay, good. Alright, you guys... I don't know if we need to keep the radar on. But maybe we can turn off the radar, pull away. Oh no, there goes another one. Unfortunate. Do have the next wing coming in. Okay, well, put on 2. You can go home. Put on 4. You can probably go home. But I say that, I mean, can we just like offensive ECM? Not sure how that works. Ah, okay. So I have to just turn it on, and then it just jams. Okay, cool. I never knew how that worked. We should keep this one around then rather than RTBing. Because we want to like offensive ECM over here, right? You just select the location you want it to point into, and then it will just cover our planes as we move in. But these have a range. We're almost there. 21 nautical miles. There we go. Beautiful. I have this one jam the SAM site, and then our other one is jamming the Bellnap. Okay, perfect. Oh, the Bellnap got hit. Okay, the Bellnap's already dead. I guess one of my Shadows hit it? It looked like when I jammed the missiles from here, they turned to the Bellnap. I don't know if that was like my doing. Might have been. Regardless, we do need a new ASW up. Let's go for P-42s. I'm gonna bring out 2 P-42s. They can drop sonar buoys for us. Okay, what I'm going to do is we will see what dies here. Right, we'll just keep sending them over there, that's fine. These guys are coming in with more missiles anyway. We can shoot down the SH, kill the Pegasus. He's been absolutely slammed. Love to see it. Right, let's have one of these go and engage the SH-2F. We'll have 1 fire at the Pegasus, maybe 2 fire at the Pegasus. Those are both returning to base, that is absolutely fine. I'll just keep this one around just in case. We're getting close to being able to engage this. It's currently sitting at 13,000 feet. That's a very high helicopter. Very vulnerable helicopter. There it goes. Be a pretty simple kill. Okay, we're gonna do. These are AS-11s. Okay, so again, we need to turn on the radar. And that one's still dead. Right, the SH-2F is dead. The S-13s are coming in on the Pegasus. Well, Pegasus doesn't stand a chance. Its only countermeasures are its forward gun. There they are. Oof. Just dunk the Ostend and dunk the Newport. These are definitely a bit close for comm. Hurts. I could probably just send them up to 37,000 feet, to be honest. There's not really anything that's going to be able to deal with them now. Missiles were released from those. Yeah, that's a rough time for the landing ships. Two more coming in any second. Okay, brilliant. So, with that done, Ocon 1 and 2 can just lay new sonar buoys. And we'll just lay them all the way up here. We'll have Ocon 2 do it this side. Because I might want to just like cut through here. Well, it doesn't look like there's much left in our way, if I'm completely honest. It may be just a case of waiting for those buoys to sink. Speed things up. Got a shadow each on the way, just to make sure that they're completely dead. Alright. And this one as well. Well, they are flaming messes. Completely. I will order these to return to base. Order these to return to base. Sokol can return to base. Buran 1 and 2 can return to base. Very nice. And I guess RK 52 might as well return to base. I still never figured out what that was though. Right, Sokol 1. What's the range? They can hang out just in case. And so can Sokol 9. Actually, they're pretty low on fuel as well. We'll send them home. Right, Albatross 1 can just head all the way over here. And Albatross 2 can just hang out in front. So that's where it sunk. Still can't identify it. Is it like just under the water? Oh, oops, it was a cargo ship. Okay. Well, there we go. Right, these are happily just dropping sonar buoys. And then we can just speed it up. Alright. So we've got to get to Panama here. So let's just carry on our merry way. What is that? We found ourselves what looks to be a submarine. Okay, let's go ahead and drop some sonar buoys near that. Try and identify. I can send my helicopter back over here as well. Get these to return to base. Okay. Onwards we go. Okay, that last sonar buoy there is really close. It's something American, so I think we just drop some torpedoes on it. Have some friendly torpedoes. Yes, definitely identified as enemy. We'll send a couple of torpedoes in from the other side as well. Now, what's it gonna be? Let's drop some noisemakers. Looks like that torpedo is going for the noisemaker. This one, maybe not. It looks like that one got thrown off as well. Well, no need to really hold back. Get all of the torpedoes in the water. Made the mistake of being found. Oh, this one I think is very close. Not on target though. Ooh, there we go. That was a hit. I think that line in the water is the towed array. We can see. Yeah, I think that's the towed array. Well, it's been hit twice, so they're having a very bad day. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. Still putting out noisemakers though, that's incredible. Oh, there we go. Got hit again. Oh, and again. Oh no. There's no way that lives. It's been hit 4 times. It's still putting out noisemakers. That's incredible. We don't know what it is. I would assume it will sink soon. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Well done, comrade. On the liquidation of the American Navy. Continue towards Panama. More orders to come. This is a great victory for communism. Alright. Well, I'll fast forward it, see what happens when we get to Panama, and I'll see you then. So as the remainder of the aircraft come into land, that was indeed the end of the mission. Really fun mission by Scent. Would like a little bit more context as to why the Americans have moved in on Panama, but otherwise, really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.